Alright, welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. I took a short break, so it is time to take on this here gym. Well, everyone can be reformed, you know? You're a little stronger than I thought you'd be. Well, let's give this a shot, I guess. Okay. I think fight might help out. Well, Gargoyle still has the experience share. So, let's make this easy. I can go for some easy right now. So I think Mrs. Rossetti and Sprite are going to be my two primary Pokemon here. Gargoyle would be a somewhat close third if they were a little bit higher leveled, but it's all good. Because I still want Sprite to be my main ace. I have no idea what Blaine's Pokemon levels are going to be. Or anything about Blaine's Pokemon, actually. That's understandable. Oh, I see. So that's how this gym works. Nope. That's a level of knowledge that I just don't have when it comes to Pokemon. There are people who know a lot more about Pokemon than I, and, well, I'm not gonna say I don't have a hope of matching them. It's more akin to, well, well, you can only fit so many penguins on the iceberg, you know? I need to... sir, there's some things in my memory that I need to not dedicate to Pokemon trivia. However, some of the penguins that have permanent residence are those that pertain to knowledge in relation to my job, and Splatoon, and World of Warcraft, although that's waned a bit. There's other video game trivia knowledge in my brain as well, and I'm okay with that. And Gargoyle is 32. Sweet! Kind of like how the game apparently just said, yeah, your character's probably not gonna care, so we're just gonna say blah blah blah. And I am going to just bow these trainers because it's experience, you know? Charmander. This tells me that not entirely certain just how many fire Pokemon there are in this well, in Gen 1. And you got Charmander family, Growlithe, and Arcanine, Vulpix, Ninetales, Any legendary Pokemon we haven't seen yet? I used to know the original 151 by memory. But I don't anymore. And yes, I am the kind of goofball trying to play Pokemon Champions. Because that's apparently working out so well for me. It's all good though. Yeah, that's okay, I know the feeling. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, 41. Like, way back in the day, when the Pokemon trading card game was first taken off, I created a Fire and Psychic deck. And it, well, I want to say it really worked out. But the only opponents that I could play against were the other kids in the same cul-de-sac that I lived in at the time. We had fun. Just wait a couple generations, my dude. Well, there's quite a few now. Yeah, oh yeah, there's Ponytown Rapidash. How can I forget them? Yeah, there's also Magmar. Actually, I think it was Generation 4 that was super Scotian fire Pokemon. Like, there weren't very any at all. Like the fire type Elite Four member didn't have, only had like 2 fire Pokemon on their team or something like that. I forget the exact details. And I don't think my future self is going to really look that up. But I'm kind of curious as to how Game Freak got that far and came to the realization, oh crap! We don't have very many Gen 4 fire type Pokemon for this guy to use. At the same time, I don't think they came up with any sort of reason as to why that was. Well, it's not worth worrying about now. There aren't very many fire types. Fire against H2O. If only subscript were possible in the Game Boy Advance era, that would make a little bit more sense. Well, just by reading it, anyways. And Gargoyle is 33. Sweet. More attack, the better. Let's bring out Mrs. Rossetti. Well, okay. The earthquake would be really useful right about now. Yeah, what can you do? Mm-hmm. Hi, Blaine. Yeah, they must have been friends. I can't interact with those machines. Okay. Hi, Blaine. How's it going? Ha! You better have burn heal. I'm not sure what kind of voice tried to come out with that one. But you gotta admit, he's got a mighty fine mustache. Yeah, that's fine. Have a water pulse. A critical hit, sweet! Activate. I'll take it. I'm going to assume that rapid action is going to be a little bit quicker. Or not. Maybe a little bit quicker than a couple of my Pokemon at least. Oh wow. And there's an item. That's honestly not really surprising. My phone just went off. I think it's, that's not telling me to use it. Everything's good. And there's the other item. Yeah, I'm just accepting it. That should be good enough. And Arcanine! Let's try and go for a bit of stall tactics. I see. That works for me. Let's do another magnitude. This might go... Alright. Ooh, critical hit. Go, Mrs. Rossetti! Man, you stole the show! Not even ashes remain. Ha! Thanks. The ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on our Pokemon. I'll try not to. Well, I have neither of those, so... I cannot run. Well, 7 badges in tow. We can talk to you. Yes. Well, hey, Bill, how's it going? Oh yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. This is not in the original. Yeah, let's go visit. I did not do any movement there, and I had yawn. There's several islands around here. So yeah, these islands that we're at right now, they were not in the original. I'm not even sure if they were in the anime or no. So I'm kind of sort of blind as to what's gonna be here. I've seen another playthrough of this, but I don't really remember it. Cool. Nice with you, Celio. Thanks. Well, that's okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this remix of the Pokemon theme. Yeah, as long as I'm here, sure. Yeah, I can do that. I got plenty of time. And it try pass, okay. Extra page of the town map, okay. Let's take a look at that. I think this is how you look at it. This is. So one island, 2 island, and 3 island. Okay. So we're to the south. Okay. I think that's how that's working out. Maybe someday. Kanto. Oh, Power Town. That too. Eh. Well, I do like a good warm climate. Although I'm not one for tropical island life. I guess it depends on the island, maybe. I say that, but the only real island I've been to is Oahu. I think that's the Hawaiian island with Honolulu on it. This is for business. I've only ever been to Hawaii for business. I need surf. Okay. Or do I? What was I thinking? Fishing and surfing prohibited. Okay. That makes sense. That's a cut tree. Yo. Hopefully. Well, let's take a look. Okay. Wait, Boone for Boone Island for 2? Okay. That's very descriptive, thank you. Yo. Okay, that's the guy that can teach Pokemon moves. But I don't have the mushrooms. Where has Lastel gotten to? Lastel? What? What kind of name is that? No, but... Okay, but that was the thing. Okay. Well. Okay, we'll go through the island. Hey, Brink. I'll get to it, don't worry. Yes. Okay. That is fine. So, let's see. I risk pretty good reward. Yeah, rapid spin is not coming in handy, really. I don't think there's anything that can allow Hydro Cannon to go faster than 2 moves per use. Will do. That said, as I was saying, that said, I'll still make use of it. Also, that was an oddish. So, I'm glad I took the time to go up there. Crap. That's what I get for just hitting buttons. Aye. Alright, these guys are just being punks. Yo. Have fun with that. Ask the diggers of the gold rush how that worked for them. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try. No. I might as well, you know. There's nobody here. What does the bookshelf have? Okay. Well, let's take care of this here backer gang. I'm staring at a mohawk. Sure. Is that what you think? Maybe you think correctly. I've only got 5 ancient powers. I see. I'm yawning a lot right now, and I don't know why. Oh yes, ancient power. Attack, defense, speed, special attack, and special defense can all rise up one stage. It's like a 10% chance. But it's something. It helps out. But what is this kid? I don't know. Well, maybe. But nah. I guess the worst thing you can do is explode on me. I'm mashing the A button right now, I promise you. Son of a gun, you poisoned gargoyle! Well, good thing there's a Pokemon Center right here. No, that's your own doing. Okay. None of that, please. Well, it didn't matter, thankfully. Nothing but dots. Honestly, that's fine. More experience for me. Too bad Gargoyle failed. But Ah, well. Alright, Coin, let's get some extra money from these goofballs. That is a muck. Just chuck money at the muck. Worst case scenario, actually I can buy it. That didn't work out. Plan B. This plan makes sense, trust me. Told you it made sense. Okay. Bondridge, got it. Hey, thanks. Wait. Oh yeah. Gargoyle fainted. I was wondering why I didn't see the poison effect. But that's gonna be it for me today. Yeah, this went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, but yeah, well. Things happen. So join me next time when I, well, go find Lostel. My name is Brunxix, and I thank you for your time.